So, girl, these phones, I'm telling you. You're like, I almost pressed it too. Yes, I don't know what happened. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Okay, Summer, let's try this again. Okay. It say you joined. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again.
Is we good?
I
We
think
clear?
so. I'm not sure. On my end, it's working. Could you see me?
I can see you. I don't know. I don't know. T-Mobile. T-Mobile.
Well, you're like, I don't know. I'm like,
Oh.
I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, but this actually happened. I think both times. The other two episodes. I
Mm.
don't know. It's so weird.
I was trying to get on my computer and do it, but I don't
Okay.
remember like my information because I just always log in, so it wasn't
Oh,
working.
okay.
So I'm like, we're gonna take it old school
Yeah.
and do it like this.
Okay. Do it on
Gotta
the
do what we
phone.
gotta do.
Yes. So we have quite a few people in here. Okay. So let's kick this off, y'all. Episode 3 with Summer.
Hi y'all.
Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself.
So, my name is Deja, but a lot of people know me as Summer Day. And that basically, and I got something in my hair that didn't piss me off now.
Oh, I
That
didn't even
didn't
know.
make me mad.
I didn't even see it until you said something.
See,
It's
I'm
all right.
staring at it in the camera. Anyways,
Oh.
so I go by Summer Day because back in 2013 I started this Instagram page. Hi. And I actually used to do radio online. It was like a podcast kind of, you couldn't see our face, but you can hear our voice like radio, but it was online.
Yes.
And I used to go by Day Cash. And when I stopped doing radio, people just started calling me Summer. Summer Day, that's been my name, and people stuck with it. People that know me know my name,
Right.
but usually people see me out, they call me Summer, and I'm like, I'm cool with it. I feel like it's my little Sasha Fierce, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
No, for
um,
real. It became like an alias, like what people know you as.
yeah, and I'm cool with it because the whole reason for the name is I don't know if a lot of people got reasons behind an Instagram name, but back in 2013, Instagram was like everything meant something. It meant everything, right? So I always said that I want people, when people encounter me, I want them to feel like, you know how you feel like on a summer day?
Yes.
You drinking, you smoking, you about to go somewhere and twerk, you about to have a
Yes.
good time. It feel good. You got good spirit, good
Yes.
energy, sun shining. I want people to feel like that when they encounter me. So that's
Sure.
what I made
And you
my
definitely
name.
like that too.
Thank you.
You are.
And it stuck with me. So yeah, now we're
Yes.
doing makeup now.
Yes, that's what we're going to get into today. Yes. Okay. So first question. Well, no, let's talk about your journey first before getting into the question.
Okay.
So what inspired you to become a makeup artist?
um, being in the beauty industry was not anything I ever wanted to do.
Okay.
Radio was my thing, speaking to people, interviewing people, but I've always done my own makeup.
Okay.
So, I will always like, when I was younger, I would always go out and people were like, well, who did your makeup? And I'm like, me. But I never thought to do nobody else's makeup because it's like, I know how to do my face. I ain't
Right.
got time to learn everybody else's face and skin and this and that.
Right.
So, last year in 2024, my goddaughter was over and she was like, Colin, can you do my makeup? And I'm like, girl, I'm not about to do your makeup. I don't
Right.
know how to do nobody else's makeup. I do my makeup. Like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
She was like, well, just practice with me, just please. So I'm like, okay. Her mother is not a makeup girly. She does not wear makeup. So I'm like, okay, if she want to get into this world, I want to be the one to show her because who else gonna show her?
For sure.
So I did her face, and I'm like, I'm gonna post this on Instagram and say, I guess y'all want me to do makeup now. That was in, I think, think March of 2024.
Okay, so
Like, I
almost
think
a
March.
year.
Yeah. And I put it in. I was like, so I guess y'all want me to do makeup now? And they was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, y'all for real? So I'm like, if y'all for real, support me then. So
Yes.
I started being like, I'm gonna take models, and people were coming, and I'm like, oh, y'all gonna be gang with me? Like, y'all
Yes.
y'all want me to do this or whatever? Now my schedule is very
Oh,
demanding.
okay.
I work a full-time job in corporate America. I work 50 plus hours a week. Um,
What? Girl.
um, I'm a single mom right now for the moment. I got other side hustles I do, so I didn't really have the time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this probably I do it for fun, you know. But then I started to do it, and I started to love it
Yes.
because making women feel prettier than what they already are, because that is
Mm-hmm.
what makeup does. I hate when people say that makeup
It,
disguises. Like, no, like, listen, babe, we're
it
not magicians.
does. It just enhances it, you
You
know?
know, we're just enhancing what you already have. You're already a beautiful person, and we're just
Mhm.
enhancing what you already have, you know?
For
And to
sure.
see women get out of my chair and be like, oh my God, I look like a Barbie. Oh my God. It just did something to my spirit, you know?
Yes.
Um,
It's the best
Making women
feeling.
feel seen, you know? So
Yes.
I started, and I was like, okay, like I kept on testing my limits, and I was like, y'all rocking with me because it's free. It's free. I'm doing models for free. So I'm like, I'm
Yes,
about to
you
make
were.
it
I
$40.
did see that. I forgot about that. You right.
I did it
Okay.
free for a minute. So, and I'm having a little bit of a trouble hearing you. It's probably my phone.
Oh,
So
let me
it's probably
see.
me.
Is the music too loud?
No, it ain't that. It's really just my phone. My phone is really ghetto. I need a
Oh,
new
okay.
one. I need
Look, I
a
try to
new
speak
one.
a little bit louder.
Can
Look,
you hear me?
so just so you can hear me. I can hear you
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
So, where was I? So I
When you
was,
doing
yeah. So I
makeup
was
for
like,
free.
I
Yeah.
was doing it for free, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to put a price on it. Let's see. So I put $40 on it, and I did a little cute little promo, from Baby Boy, $40. So I
Right.
did
Yeah, it's so
that,
cute.
and it brought people in, and every weekend, because I can only do makeup on the weekends
Okay.
and when I get off of work. So every weekend for a minute, I was banging. I was going
Ooh.
strong, and so I just kept on testing my limits and kept on being like, I'm about to change the price again. So I changed the price again.
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. I mean, they gotta understand you're a beginner and you just like, okay, let me just see. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who's still gonna follow me at that price point, you know?
Mm-hmm. What's
Yeah.
crazy about it is that most of the no, 95% of the time, it's not people from Instagram.
Ever.
Like, it's people that never, and I'm like,
Where y'all come
you
from?
where y'all come from? So I was really heavy on TikTok for a minute, and I need to get back heavy on
Yes.
that. People found me from TikTok. I started getting to the point where I do it right. I do it now. So, and I'm going to show you. I'll show you this. Where's my
Let me see.
keys at? I gotta find my keys for you, and I'll show you my little tag. So I have a digital business card, and
Oh.
it's cute. I'm
Yeah,
gonna show you. I'm gonna make sure I
I
show
wanna
you.
see. I wanna see.
So I have a
Give me some
digital business
ideas.
card. At first, I would just walk up to people, like I'll be peeping out the scene. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'll walk up like, hey, you get your makeup done? And then of course the girls will be like, I don't even get my makeup done.
Yeah.
Or they like to be like, I do it myself. Yeah, 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 girl. You want to come get your makeup done or what?
Okay.
So we would, they would be like, well, what's your business card? And I wouldn't have a business card. I wouldn't, back in the day, and I'm actually getting back more into back in the day
Yeah.
marketing, because Instagram is amazing.
No,
Social
I was
media
gonna
is
say that.
amazing.
I was
But
gonna say that, yes.
back in the day, how did you find out about somebody? You found out about
Yeah.
somebody because you seen a flyer on your car after the club.
Yeah.
They walked up to you. You seen a flyer at the beauty salon. You saw the stickers at the gas
Yeah.
station. That's how you found out
Yes.
about people. So I'm trying to take it back to that, because being on social media is great, but it's not the only outlet that you can use to be
For
seen. And most of my
sure.
people come from me walking up to them and just talking to them. People want to know you.
Yeah.
People love your work, but people really come to me, I think, for me and to
Absolutely.
chit chat with me.
Hmm.
So it's been banging off of that. It did get a little slow because I had COVID,
Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad you
and
you okay.
I couldn't take nobody. Like, people was like, I can't, baby. You want to be
Right.
sick?
Right.
not on my watch. So I had to slow down, but now we getting back into it. I have a lot of investments that I'm investing in my business, a lot of things that I'm doing. And the journey is I just consistently,
Yeah.
if I'm being real honest, consistently been doing this since like December. So I haven't even been consistently like
Oh,
beating
okay.
it down. So it's like my journey is literally just beginning right now.
That's amazing. And I just want to piggyback on when you were talking about the marketing and to go back to the old school marketing. It's so crazy that you say that because I was talking to a client one time, and as of recently, you know, you come across people and they're like, "Oh, do you have a? Oh, what do you do?" And I tell them like, "Do you have a business card?" And I look around, I'm like, "No, you don't have Instagram." They're like, "No, I don't have Instagram." So you know, it's so crazy because I feel like I always talk about this, but you know, after COVID, everything was just so digital and so online to where
Mm-hmm.
we just got so accustomed to, oh, I'm getting all my people from Instagram
Yeah.
or, you know, vice versa. But now it's kind of like a lot of people are kind of like doing a fasting from social media. A lot of people, oh, I don't have it no more
Yeah.
and things like that. And I'm like, okay, well, let me get my business cards. Let me get back on foot. Let me go and put some flyers around for the shop in general, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's very important. And that just also shows you how the industry continues to just not evolve, but like it's what I'm trying to say.
Like
Cycle kind of repeats
repeats itself.
itself. Yes, the cycle is literally repeating itself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so now, especially because I believe the next question I wanted to ask you was, as far as like the economy, and this is a very important topic because I like to mention it in every episode. Like, how do you feel about the economy, and do you feel that it's so many other makeup artists? Do you feel like you're at a disadvantage because you're just starting, or do you know everybody have their own lane, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
the economy is just not the same as it was at all. You
Yeah.
know, we all know the price of everything is going up. And
$1 billion.
I feel like, yes, especially as like a newcomer, or, you know, I speak to women all the time that's starting up their business, you know, their businesses. And I feel like the main thing is like a price point.
Yeah.
As far as like, I don't know where to start because you don't want to charge what the women that's been doing makeup for 15, 10 years.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm saying? So how
Yeah.
do you feel about that?
Um, what I feel like is the economy is very horrible now in
Mm-hmm.
this
It
and
is.
where we are. It's just eggs is $1 billion. Um, makeup is expensive in general.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times if if you are a customer, if you are a client and you're going to a makeup artist, in your mind, you're like, I'm not about to pay you no $125. I'm not about to
Right.
pay you, but you're not understanding. Like, bro, I went to Ulta. I right hand. I'm not lying. I went to Ulta and I get lip gloss and lip liners. I paid $110. I'm not lying.
Oh,
$110.
wow.
So it's
Yeah.
like you have to understand that it's levels to what I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
a process to what I'm doing. I know a lot of times people are like, well, when y'all use that, if y'all use that cheap stuff on my da, 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 it's not even just about just the product.
Yeah.
It's also about my technique.
For
It's also
sure.
about the services. It's also about the experience. You
Yeah.
know, I feel like I'm different, and I'm not. It's crazy because it's like I'm new, but I'm not worried about
Okay.
all the other makeup artists. They actually inspire me. You know, that's the difference I
Absolutely.
think between me and other people. I'm not like, oh my gosh, she got more followers than me. Oh my gosh, she doing better. Oh my gosh, you're inspiring me. I'm trying to
Right.
learn from you. What can you teach me?
Absolutely.
What can you show me? Okay, what can I? All right, she do it like that. Let me try to do it like that. It's not a competition, and I
Mm-hmm.
wish that more beauty newcomers and people that are seasoned understand that the newcomers are not coming in to take your spot because baby, your spot is your spot. Can't nobody take
Absolutely.
your spot. It's
Yeah.
yours, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's more so like we just want to, we just want to be a part of the band. One band, one sound. We
Yeah.
can all come together and make money together. It's enough faces to make money
It
together.
really
I think that
is.
I'm out here in Clinton Township. Everybody is in Southfield. Everybody is in Detroit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to hold it down out here. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yes.
And of course I want to venture off, but this my area is my
Yeah.
lane, and I'm not really
That sets
worried
you apart.
about nobody else, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yes.
you think I
But
would,
no,
but
that's good. That's good. Just your whole mindset in general, because it is a lot of people that's like, okay, I thought I wanted to do this, but no, I'm not going to do it now because of I don't know I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know when I first started, I never really looked at nobody else. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I say for me, it was kind of like it wasn't really no estheticians around at that time. So I
Mm-hmm.
really didn't have nobody to really look to but my hairstylist that's a hairstylist.
Right.
Estheticians just wasn't a thing in 2016, so
Right.
but over the years I'm like, okay, yes, and because I feel like I'm an old head kind of because I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I get inspired by the newcomers as well. Help me out, like, what is this? Because I be like, auntie just be feeling old.
You feel me? Like
Girl, I don't want to get left off the Bad Bougie, okay? What's
what?
going
That's
on?
who's left off.
Yes. And as much as I don't want to, like, I'm like, okay, you kind of have to go with the trends. As much as we don't want to, and I just be
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, like, I got my clients. I don't really need to do it. It's like, but no, you should because you still want to stay relevant
Yeah.
as the time goes on.
Yes.
But keep it authentic and not like a copy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. I just feel like what is for me is for me. Like
mm-hmm.
nobody can cheat me out of my spot because it's mine. I'm really
Absolutely.
spiritual. I'm really big on God. And I believe that every place that I've been in, I was supposed to be in.
Absolutely.
Everything that I've done, I was supposed to do. It wasn't by mistake. It wasn't by accident.
Mm-hmm.
God guides my steps. So
Absolutely.
I'm not worried about what somebody else is doing. I want them to do great. Any makeup artists around me, I want you to do great. I
Yes.
tell somebody in a minute, girl, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna open it. But I know a girl that you feel me? I'm
Same
a
way.
black
Yeah.
woman who want black women to win. I'm a girl's girl. I want you to
Yes.
succeed. I want you to do well. And shoot, if you got time, come back and grab me,
Okay.
sis. Come back and grab me. That's all I'm
Right.
saying.
Yes. Yes. And I kind of feel that now, especially like in Detroit, like our area, I'm now seeing a lot more biz black women come together a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
as of lately, doing collabs with each other and things like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm loving it.
I love it. I
I
want it to
love
happen
it.
for us because I don't think that we really, and I know it's such a cliche to say, like, unity is power, but
Yes.
no, for real though. If
Mm-hmm.
you really, if we really come together, like the beauty industry is humongous.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say what I say, and black women are running it.
Yes.
Okay, so with that being said, if we all were to come together and do a big collab, it's a makeup artist right now. What is her name? I'm gonna forget her name, but you know who I'm talking about. Her last name is Riley. I think it's like Kaya or
Yes. I think I know you're talking about. Yes.
I
Yes.
can't remember exactly her name, but I love her. She's very inspiring. She has a event coming up. I'm so mad I missed the tickets. I'm hoping somebody
You
like
sent
can
it
get
to
me.
me.
I know, girl.
I'm going. Why you didn't get your ticket? You like, I'm sending this because I want to. Girl, how? You sent it to me.
I am so mad.
Nah, you
Like
missed the early bird, so I
I
had to
missed
pay the original
everything.
price.
Like I'm willing to pay the price to get a ticket because your girl was trying to be in the building, but once again, what's for me is for
Yeah.
me. When I will need to be in the building, I will be there. But I am sad, but I am very proud that she is doing that. Like, that's not
Mm-hmm.
going to be the first time.
Yeah.
This is going to be an opening. I'm sure she's going to do more. Other people will be inspired to do more. And I
Mm-hmm.
just hope that we just continue to come together as a city in general, but as black women, as black business owners, not small business owners,
Mm-hmm.
big, soon to be big business owners. And I hope that we can just believe in one another, and
Yeah.
not try to kick somebody down on our way to the top, and pull each other up.
Absolutely. Luckily, I haven't been seeing that lately, so that's a good thing. I feel
That's
like
true.
we're on a good path.
We are.
I'm mad you didn't get your ticket though. Like, what the heck?
Don't make me feel
I
bad.
literally got my ticket, and then the next day, my friend sent it to me like, yeah, there she sold out. I'm like, I
I
literally bought my ticket yesterday.
didn't. That's the thing in my mind. I guess I was like, how you like? I
You
got
have
time.
time. Yeah.
I went in there like the third day. I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You don't have nothing in the back. You don't got nothing in the back for me. Okay.
She like, no. But that's okay though, like you said. That's okay. She's gonna have many more events. And I
I'm sure
literally
she
told myself,
will.
I said this year I want to go, to a lot of different networking events. And it's kind of like crazy for me to say, but before I had it distilled in my head like, why would I go to these events? They say the same thing and this and
Mm-hmm.
that. This used to be my mindset for a couple like a year or so ago. And I'm like, it don't make no sense. Like, okay, they all say the same things, all this, but I didn't really I guess I was just dismissing the whole point and not really looking at it as if um all the other people that's in the room as well. We're all business owners. And I wasn't looking at it, of course it's called like networking event, but I wasn't like networking. I'll just go because maybe I know one of the people that's speaking, one of the women that's speaking. That's the only reason why I would go. But I never really was like, let me start getting out there. Let me start putting my name out there a little bit more, because if I continue to keep myself in a box, how can I really grow?
Yeah,
If I'm only thinking one way, how can people know who I am? People, and like you said, Instagram is a great tool, but it's more than just that.
yeah,
You know,
it
everybody
is.
don't follow you. Everybody don't know who you are. You know, so that's
You're
so
right.
crazy when you
Being
see
in
that. Yeah.
rooms, the thing about it is this: any of my friends, anybody I'm cool with or follow that, I sent it to them because that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, if I can't make it, you making it, you gonna tell me what's popping. You feel me? If
Mhm.
I couldn't make it, my homegirl, like, I needed somebody to be there because I needed somebody to tell me what was going on if I didn't
I'll
make
let you
it.
know.
Please tell me all the things.
Yeah.
But really, at the end of the day, you have to, just like they say, people love to be like, you know who you hang around. Now listen, okay? All of my friends are bosses, and I don't mean that like I'm literally like they're hairstylists, they're nurses in their and they have skin lines. Like, all my friends are bosses. They all own businesses. So what happened? I didn't mean to start a
It
business for
happened the
myself.
way it happened. Yep.
It rubbed off on me.
Hmm.
So yes, it's not necessarily okay if you hanging around all your friends and she lose, you lose. Yeah, we're not getting into that
No.
type of
Yes.
mode. But what we're saying is, if you want to be a boss, you hang around bosses so you can be
Yes.
inspired. If you hang
People just
around bums
saying,
all day,
you're gonna be a
what
bum.
you it's just, it's gonna rub off onto
Yes.
you. Next thing you know, you in the crib all the time chilling. You in the crib
Yeah.
all the time not doing nothing. No, so you go into places that you want to be in. You
Hmm.
have to insert yourself
Yeah.
in these places if you want to be seen, if you want to be
Exactly.
heard. So I'm going to all the things, all the pop-up shops, I want to go to it. Anything beauty, I want to go to it. Anything business. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
even have to be
Just
beauty. You can go
exactly. Me
to
too.
a food
Yeah.
place and network.
Entrepreneur. Yeah. Like entrepreneurship events and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see any, I would definitely send it to you as well.
Thank you.
Cause that's
Please
cause
do.
that's what I told myself. 2025. I'm going to be seen way more than just on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You
So
doing right.
yeah. So next question: do you see yourself doing this full time or like, you know, short term goal, long term goal?
So, a brief little story.
I'm sorry. That's my puppy.
It's okay.
She scared me. She always want
What
to
is
make
you
the
doing
baby
is what I
mute
heard her say.
every time. She always have something to say.
She want to be a part of it.
Yes. Oh, she
So,
scared me.
um, I make decent money in corporate America. I make really decent money. And one day I had makeup, and this was like a slow day. I only had 3 people. I made what I make in 8 hours in 3, and I was blown away. And I'm this not even
Yeah.
at the height. Like, I'm at my lowest point I'm probably ever going to be at when it comes to price, right?
Right.
So you mean to tell me in 3 hours I can make the same I just made, and I just stay here for 8 hours getting cussed out, getting yelled at, getting screamed at by these customers? You mean to
Oh.
tell me I can do this by making you feel pretty and laughing and joking and playing with you in 3 hours?
Yeah.
I said, you know
Yes.
what? I'm praying right now for God to, because God really dropped this off into my lap. Like, when I
He
tell people
really
all the
did with your
time,
story.
he just was like, here you go. And I was like, okay, well, let's see about it. And then every single face, like, and my friends will tell me, like, every single face you do, it's crazy. Like, it's like you made for it because you're just getting better, like, every
Yeah.
time. And I wasn't consistent
Yeah.
either. I'm still
Yeah.
not really, for real, as consistent as I could be. But
Yes.
every time I touch another face, an eyebrow getting sharper. Every time I touch another face, how I do my eyeshadow is getting better.
Yes.
So I'm praying for God to put me in put me in places I need to be in, put me in place. I'm working on something right now, and I'll tell you a little bit. I'm working on something right now where I want to go to a women's shelter, a
Okay.
domestic. abuse women's shelter.
Okay.
And it's not about, like, I'm probably not going to post it and everything, because when you in domestic violence, you can't post where they are and whatnot.
Yes.
This is strictly just for my heart, and what God
Mhm.
told me to do. And he told
Absolutely.
me this a couple months ago, and I wasn't able to push it through because I think the time just didn't permit. I just felt like it wasn't going to be time enough to do it. But it's like he brought it to me, and I'm like, God, how am I gonna do that? And then I end up calling
Right.
the lady, and I'm like, oh, how's it gonna work? The lady had basically told me, yeah, whatever you want to do it, we can do it. I'm gonna, whenever you want to do it, I'm gonna put a whole day together, and I'm gonna put a whole event together, and you let me know when you're ready, and we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be
Oh
something
wow. Yeah.
annually. So, I'm
That's
trying to do
amazing.
this every year, and I just want, around Christmas, around Thanksgiving, whenever, I want to go, and I want to, I don't know how many ladies will be there. I don't know how many I can touch, but it's gonna be me. It's gonna be some of my friends that are braiders, that are hairstylists. It's gonna be my friend that she makes soaps and body butters. It's gonna be my friend that is a minister, and she ministers,
Oh
and that was gonna
wow.
be my
Yes.
team. I was gonna have another makeup artist there because, like I said, like, come on, girl, let's do this together.
Right.
And I want to bring them to the shelter, and I want to make these women feel like something. Like, it's not about, like I said, it's really, like, I had to tell them, I said, when we do this, it ain't no, I told them, y'all not posting, we not doing
Yeah.
none of that, because this is for our soul, and this is for God, and this is for the betterment of these women. So I'm working on that. I got a few investments in, like, some classes I'm taking. I'm thinking about
Okay.
esthetician school. I'm
Yes.
gonna talk to you about esthetician school
I
later.
got
But
sure.
I'm working on some things, and I'm praying that God allows me to quit my job. I want to quit, you
Okay.
know, my job. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm gonna do it as long as I can because I want the benefits.
Absolutely.
But
You and the babies.
but I really, really, really want God to put me in position to be like, all right, I can leave
And he
here and
will.
not be afraid.
He will. You're already speaking into the universe. I believe in that.
I believe in that
Power
too.
of the tongue, honey. Power of the tongue. It really matters.
It does.
People might think that's cliche and like, girl, what you talking about? But what you say and what you speak into the universe, and when you say I am, I will, it trust me, it's gonna happen.
I
I
believe it.
started off with makeup and then I went into aesthetics and I was just like, okay, and now look. Like, I was really passionate about makeup as well, but that was just really just the front the door.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what branch and what's behind that door, to be honest with you.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you.
Oh, thank you, girl.
I'm so happy to say that you was my first lash tech, the first person that ever gave me a lash.
Yes.
And just to see how you have blossomed and branched off into making products and making merchandise and just being a boss, like, I'm just so
Look,
proud.
thank you.
Very much so bossy.
Look, girl, I just try. I'm like, let me just keep moving forward, keep going forward, because at the end of the day, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I always tell myself like I never want to stay stagnant and just stay in one space because times are changing, everything's changing around us, and we just have to learn how to evolve every time.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm doing is just trying to evolve, and whatever God put in my mind to do, I'm gonna do it. Just like the Esthie Talk, it was in my mind to do it, and I was like, let me do it. I did something similar back in 2019 where I would like go live on Sundays and I would talk about different subjects. So like skincare,
Mm-hmm.
lashes, waxing. And then but I put myself into a box because it's only so many services that I provided. So I was like, okay, well I have nothing else to talk about. And that was like the end of it. But I'm like,
Okay.
this go around, it came into my head. I was like, why limit it to just myself and just talk about myself? Why not branch out and talk to other beauty professionals? No
Yeah.
matter if you're new, no matter if you've been doing this for years, it doesn't matter. And it was so funny when you were like, what is the requirements? I'm like, it's no requirements. But some people actually have requirements like, oh no, I
They
only want
do.
people on my podcast, or you know what I'm saying, that's been doing this for X amount of time because I feel like you don't have nothing to talk about.
The
I've seen
the
people do that.
newbies
I'm
have
like,
some of the,
wow.
like, what's so crazy is the new people getting in, they have the most to talk about because we
Exactly.
don't know what's going on. We run around and we just learning as we go. Like
Right.
the seasoned people, they done been there, they done that, they done seen that,
Yes.
they done, you feel me? It ain't
Yeah.
nothing new for y'all. But to somebody coming in new that have never worked in the beauty industry, that literally just was like, yeah, I want to do this. Let me see. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let
It's
me
like
try it
literally,
out. Yep.
I just feel like when I leave this earth, I never, or when I get older too, a lot of times we are around people, older women, older
Yes.
men, that wish they coulda, wish they woulda, wish they shoulda.
Yes.
I don't live in that lane. I live in, I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna give it my all. And if it's not
Okay.
for me, it's not for me. But how can I know if it's not for me if I don't
If you
try?
don't try
Like,
it.
why
Yep.
limit yourself to a box? Why limit yourself to a profession?
Mm-hmm.
It's doctors and
Do it
nurses
all.
and their
Do
tattoo
it
artists on
all.
the side.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Literally.
I used to think I could be the next president. And why not? If
Yeah.
I wanted to, you know?
That's a true statement right
God
there.
is
That's a true
limitless.
yes.
So
He really is. Look, girl, we can start preaching out here.
don't, hey, listen.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Don't get me
Okay.
started.
Okay, next question. So I'm excited to. This is a question that I was like, let me ask her because I wanted to know. So you recently had the opportunity to do makeup for a Tubi movie. Now we all know Tubi. I love Tubi. Okay.
Love me some Tubi.
Um.
Okay.
So how did that opportunity come about? Because I want to know. And like, what was the
So
experience like? Because like you're new in it, and it was just like boom, boom. I said, look at my girl.
half of the things I've been doing, like this is how I know God wants, like, you know, they always say like when God wants you to do something or you if you need to know if it's God, just look how he leads you, you know? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
none of the things and none of the places, this is all God. This has nothing to do with me. So every now and again I would do like be an extra for a Tubi movie. And the last was it last year? I think it was in 2024 or the year before that. I was an extra in this Tubi movie on mistake. Let me just be clear.
Oh,
On
almost.
mistake. So I went
Okay.
up there to bring my little cousin some shoes because she was being like one of the girls, you know, one of the leading ladies type of
Okay.
thing. So I brought her some shoes and she was like, you should just come in here. I'm like, girl, I look like don't nobody love me. I'm not coming in there. She's like, well, just come on. Well, just come on. Now, one thing I will say, if you ever go on set, please know you're gonna be there all day. Okay? I don't care what
Yeah.
time you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there all day. Let me just say that. But anywho, so I went in and I was just being an extra, you know, nothing big. One thing about me, I'm gonna find out who the important people is and I'm gonna talk to them.
You great.
I'm gonna talk to them.
Girl, you
I'm gonna
said
talk to
let's
them.
hear one thing. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm going.
Who is that? You say who the director is? Okay, yeah, I need to
Yes.
talk to her. So
Yeah.
I went and I spoke to one of the producers there, and you know, we were just chit chatting, and she was actually saying like, you know, she was about to do a movie, and it was about thicker girls, and she was like, if you want to be in it, you know, let me know. And I'm like, you know, sometimes I'm like, you know what, you know, she said it was like, you know, one of the movies where like you might have to see my body, and my mom was like, you ain't doing that,
Oh.
and I'm like,
Your
Mom,
mom
I
said
gotta get
no.
naked. She was
Mm-mm.
like, you're not doing it. I was like, okay, Mom.
She said no, you're
My big grown
not.
self, like, okay, Mom. I'm like, it's just about, you know, it was just like like you gonna wear some sexy. She wasn't having it. So I kind of like took that out of my head. But I will always keep in contact and be like, hey, you know, like just let me know. And then I had said like, hey, you know, I'm really big on I don't care who you are. I'm gonna reach out to you in that DM.
Okay, you okay? And a
I'll
lot
be
of
in
people
Meg Thee
are
Stallion
scared.
DM like every other week, like, hey girl, whenever you come here, I don't
Wait,
know, but
wait, I didn't
I'll
hear you. You and who's
be in
DM?
Meg Thee Stallion DM, I'll be in Lotto DM, I'll be in Kiki Pop. Listen, I just feel like this.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah.
You never know. So I'm gonna be in them DMs. I didn't talk to the owner of House of Side, and when I first started, she was like, let me know when you're ready and we can set something up. Like, you just gotta reach
You
out.
do.
So
So people
she
are
ended up
scared.
reaching out to me. Right, you know? She ended up reaching out to me. It was like, no, I think I reached out to her first and was talking to her about being a model. And then I think later on, like months down, she was like, hey, you know, if you still want me to model, you know, we can look into that. But, you know, I got a movie coming up.
Yeah.
So if you want to do the movie, and I'm just like, I'm literally looking at the phone like,
I ain't doing no
you talking about me?
movie.
She ain't talking about me. I'm new. Like, I'm literally telling her, like, I'm new. Like, girl, what? I'm not the one for you.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Like,
Wait, no, my
but
sister said you sound like Kiki Palmer.
that's my girl. I
Yes.
love her. So I went, I met her and I did her makeup, like just so she can see my work. And she was like, okay. And she was like, so, you know, let's go ahead and do it. So I didn't know how I was going to do it because I had to work. Like I said, I work in corporate America. A lot of times, Tubi movies and all these other things, they just want you to stop, drop, and roll. And I got a job, okay? So I
Yes.
couldn't just, girl. let me just say I had to do what I had to do, what I had to do.
You made it
So I
work.
get off that work, and we we
Legal
did it.
reasons. We're not gonna speak on it.
Listen, somebody died. Listen. Not nobody who ain't already dead.
No,
You
you
know what I'm
didn't.
saying? I'm only listen. I don't know about y'all, but if y'all ever gonna say this is just a little sidebar, you're ever gonna say somebody died, say it's
Just
somebody
use the
that's
word
already
understand.
dead. Don't be saying it's somebody that's alive. Why you wishing that on them? If it's your grandma that died 7 times, say she died the 8th time. But don't say it's your cousin in them that's alive. Don't do that. But
I don't know
anyways,
how to play with
I'm just giving
children, so I mean they
some
already
tips and some
died.
tricks. But she was like, yeah, how much would you charge for this? And of course I lowball myself. I'm sure I lowball myself. I know I did. But it
Just to
wasn't
get
for
into the
me, it
room.
wasn't about that. It was
Yes.
about the experience. And I was even paid that I was in the room, and on top of that, I was getting paid.
Yes.
So I was there all day.
Like,
I was
like
there
morning
from
into
like
night.
5:45 to like 10 p.m. at night. All day,
What?
babe. All day. So that's why I said I'll probably
That's more
lowball
than what I
myself because
thought.
if you
That's longer
go
than I
and
thought.
do a 24-hour job, basically, you know.
Woo.
But
But you got
that's a
paid
lesson.
for it,
I did
and
get paid.
that's
That
on
is
your
a lesson.
resume.
I
Yes.
put it on my
Yeah.
resume. I get to look at this movie and be like,
What's the name of the movie?
the movie is called Energy 2.
Oh, I just saw it on Tubi. I didn't watch it yet.
Watch
Okay,
it,
y'all.
girl.
Maybe when y'all watch it,
Now
you
it's
did more
not
than one
all of the
person's
faces.
face, right?
Yeah, so it's not throughout the whole movie, but in several scenes. So I did a total of 4 people faces, and it
Okay.
was how many different scenes? I would have to count, but it was in several scenes.
Okay.
And then I also was an extra in there, girl. So you probably see me in the back like
Okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch Energy 2
watching.
tonight. I'm gonna tag you like my girl did their makeup.
Thank you.
Yes.
So it was an experience. I learned a lot from it. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, but I did learn a whole lot from it. Things, what to do, what not to do.
Okay.
It was scary. Because like I said, I was brand new. And the thing about doing makeup on set, it's like, come on.
Oh,
I'm in the middle
oh,
of doing
that's
an
true.
eyebrow. They like, yeah, we need makeup. We need her out. Baby, I'm on the eyebrows, and the eyebrows take a billion years.
Yeah. Because you have to
So,
get them right. You have to make sure it's good.
baby, eyebrows, excuse my French, can go to hell. Okay, they can go right to hell. they, I literally invested, and I'm so excited. I haven't told anybody this, but I invested in the young woman. Her name is Nady or Nadi.
Natty B?
Yes,
Yes.
I decided to invest in myself so I can go learn how to do these brows. Yes, baby. You will get a cookie if you let me finish this. Deal? Deal? Okay.
Oh, tell her
Baby
gonna be
girl.
much longer.
But
She want
anywho,
a snack.
she'll be
Yes.
okay because she's spoiled.
Okay.
But yeah, so I invested in myself to go ahead and take her class so I can learn how to do the airbrush slash henna ombre eyebrows.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
was like, bitches love their eyebrows. Excuse my French, but they do.
We do. The brows is everything. Mine is tattooed. Actually, mine is
You,
fake.
you feel me? But you said
Nobody can
people, they
tell.
love that. No,
Yeah.
and that's the point. They supposed to look that good. So I was like, if I'm gonna bust in this door, I'm gonna bust
Yeah.
down the door. You feel me? So I'm not just gonna do makeup. I'm about to, offer lashes.
Yeah.
Offer eyebrows. I'm thinking about maybe learning how to do lashes. I
Why
don't
not?
know.
I mean, my thing is, why not? Like I was saying before, don't box yourself in if you don't want to. I started off with makeup, and I'm doing lashes as my main thing. I'm doing facials. I'm doing waxing. Never in my life did I say I want to be in the beauty industry as well. So it's like when it just falls into your lap, go with the flow.
I think I am. It's just when it comes to like certain things, eyebrows, like eyebrows is like, okay, yeah. Makeup is like, okay, yeah. Eyelashes, now we getting serious. We putting glue
Yeah,
by your
yeah,
eye. And I'm
yeah,
like, like that's when it get kind of serious. And I don't want nobody to be. She made I'm scared of that.
yeah.
You don't need
It is a
no license
scary
for
thing.
makeup. You don't need
No,
no
you
license
don't.
for brows.
Yeah, you need it for lashes now. And I'm so happy that they put that into place because it wasn't a requirement until
Mm.
2023. I kid you not.
Wow.
Yes, yes. Because it started to get a little bit more popular. You did not have to, yeah. So when I went to school in 2016, they did not teach us lash extensions. That wasn't even a thing yet. They only taught us the clusters.
Oh, like what everybody buying now.
Yep. But then, like years after that, they're
Hmm.
like, "Oh, let me." They're like, "Oh no, this need to be regulated," which is, I believe, it should as well because it's someone's eyes. I literally just saw a video. Was it on Facebook? A girl did someone's eyelash extensions and used super glue. Her eyes was big. Yeah, she used super glue. Stop, Lulu. Yeah, yeah.
It needs to
Eyes.
be
Yeah,
like
she could have lost. She
because
could
this
have
is your
lost her
eyeball.
her light. No, her light. She could have lost her vision, her sight.
That's why I'm kind of like if God pushes me there, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go wherever He
When it's
say.
yes,
But that's a
when that
deeper level, and
time.
I don't want to be responsible.
Yeah, yeah. I understand.
Don't want
So
to
I
be
have a question.
liable.
So, oh, I'm
Uh huh.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. So is working on film and TV set something that you plan to focus on in your career, or do you see yourself, behind the chair, if that makes sense? So, like, what? Because it's like so many different branches in the areas of beauty, right?
Hmm.
Especially when it comes to makeup. So, like, do you see yourself like, or doing both, like taking your clients, or is film, TV something like, or is this something you haven't thought about yet?
I feel like I'm kind of in a way going in the wind
Okay,
because since I'm still brand new, I'm still perfecting my craft.
right,
I'm not to a point where I feel like, yeah, I'm where I need to be. I'm still
right,
perfecting the craft and learning brows and learning
yeah,
new things and new techniques and taking people and learning different skin textures and different skin
yeah,
tones. So I think I'm just going with the wind. I'm down for it all. Like
yeah.
I'm down for film. I'm down. Like one thing I'm scared of, but I know I want to tap into it. Like is prom and wedding because these are serious
Oh
things.
yeah,
And
like that makeup have to last all day.
see now, one thing about my makeup, it's gonna
It
last,
lasts
babe.
all day.
Look at the reviews at Facebook. Look at the reviews. It lasts. So I'm not worried about
Yes.
the lasting. But prom girls are
Yeah,
picky. Wedding women. This is the most important day of your life.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So that takes time.
It does.
But I do want to break into all of it. It's not nothing I don't want to do. I don't want to. I kind of don't want to do like special effects and things like that with the blood and the gore. And
Okay,
I'm not
that
really
was gonna
into
be my
that.
next question. Like, do you want to learn that for like Halloween and
I mean, I said I was gonna play around a little bit with it this Halloween coming up, but I I don't like blood and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like you find your niche and you
Right.
just, you know
I'm
what I'm
working on trying to
saying?
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense.
It just
Like
takes
we
time.
said before, what's for you is for you. Don't put yourself in a box. But that's just something I also wanted to know as well, because some people do go into the industry and they strictly just like, oh no, my whole goal is to do the news anchor on Fox 2, or do
Mm-hmm.
TV only, or movies,
I
So
do
that's what
want
I
to do.
want to know.
I do want to say I do want to get into the like the Meg the Stallions, the Lotto,
Yeah.
the I do want to get into that because no shade, no shade. But sometimes I'll be like, why would you let?
Yeah, sometimes they makeup look bold. I'm sorry.
Why would you let?
And my friend
So
Tiara is in here. She does makeup as well. She's an esthetician as well, but her main focus is makeup. So she
okay,
knows too. So yeah.
follow me, girl, so I can follow you
Yes.
back. I like to
Okay.
learn.
Let her follow
Hmm.
her team. But yes, no. I sometimes I'm like, what the heck? Like this is how you want it? Like to me,
This what you
sometimes
asked for,
Beyonce
no?
makeup not good. Sometimes a lot of times.
Who?
Beyonce. It
That's
depends.
my girl.
It depends though. I'm
That
sorry.
is my girl,
Stop,
and
Lulu.
I just be
Don't
looking
listen to
like
her.
like
You like, yeah.
you know, you still Beyonce. At the end of the day, you still Beyonce. I
Yeah.
get it. But I feel like people, especially people in the industry, they get with their person, hairstylist, lash tech,
Mm-hmm.
makeup artist. They get with that person, they stay with them. And
Yes.
sometimes not understanding that maybe you need to change. Like, for example, love her down. Like Jennifer Hudson, love her down.
Oh,
But
Jennifer Hudson. Oh.
if she don't hire me, and I'm not even a stylist, if she don't hire me to be her style, because I don't know who, grandma or auntie in the back, dressing
Yeah.
that lady like she not a young woman,
Yeah. Yeah.
we gonna
They
pray
dress
for
her.
her.
Oh, my sister's a beehiver. You see what she put? She said, "Oh,
Period.
she said I'm
I
talking
am
about my
too.
girl."
I listen.
No,
Me
like
too.
when Beyonce do like her promo makeup be good, but sometimes like I've never seen her brows. Like maybe that's just what she like them, just like regular with
Mm-hmm.
no
I think,
concealer or nothing. That's just her style.
yeah, that's the thing, because it's so, when it comes to that eyebrow, it's so many different brows. Some people like them sharp, some people like them bushy, some people like them highlighted, like where you can see the light. Some people like it, it's so many
Yeah.
different ways when it comes to makeup, and I think that's the beautiful thing about it. Like, for the most part, makeup can never be wrong because it's about your creativity and what you
Mm-hmm.
like. Just
Yeah.
because I don't like it don't mean it's wrong. Just
Yeah.
because you don't like it don't mean it's wrong. Just because you like it don't mean it's right.
That's true.
So I think makeup is just about creativity, and however you want to do it
Yeah.
is how you do it. But that don't mean I gotta like it.
At all. It's just like a form of expressing yourself.
It is. Yeah.
And I don't got time for none of the other beehivers to come after me.
I'm a
Listen, I'm
listen.
just
I
saying.
just want anybody that's seen her. I am a beehiver. I'm talking about back in the day. To, if you really a beehiver, get on the bus. Destiny
Okay.
Child. I'm a beehiver.
Because
I love
we're
her.
we're definitely going to see her.
Love her bad.
So this will be my second time going to see her, so I'm excited. We didn't go to Renaissance, but we going to the Cowboy
You
Carter.
didn't go to Renaissance? I'm so sorry.
No, I did it.
What?
I'm ashamed.
You
I'm
should be,
ashamed.
because the type of show she
But the
did,
thing is,
all
I'm
her
not a
shows were,
beehiver though.
even if you're not a beehiver, like
But
I
I
feel like
love
people that
her. I
are
love
not
her though.
beehivers, if they went to that concert, they became one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, after May, when me and my sister go, Chicago, I might become a beehiver. I really like her though. I listen to her music and everything. I just don't feel like I could call myself a beehiver. It'd be like, girl, you ain't no beehiver for real. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got time for y'all to come after me. For real. So I'm like,
I feel that. Look, I'm a beehiver and don't even get my ticket to the new show.
oh, okay.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna go though.
It's
I'm
coming.
gonna go. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. You said, but I'm going though. That's all that matters.
For
That's all
sure.
that matters. I love my Beyonce.
Love her
Okay,
down.
so last question. So we already talked about your upcoming projects, what you want to do with the women's shelter. Do you have any dream collabs, and what is like your final thoughts? You know. Oh, that was actually three questions in one. I was like, I kept going on and on. One last question. It's
That
three.
run on sentence. Okay.
Literally, girl, no periods, no nothing.
Hmm. Um,
Well, I mean, technically, you kind of not thought about it. Your dream collabs is the Megan Thee Stallion. You want to do their
I want
makeup, so that's
to do Meg the Stallion. Let me rephrase this. I'm going to do Meg the Stallion.
yes.
I'm. Who else do I love? I'm going to do Kiki. I love
Oh, I
Kiki.
love Kiki Palmer.
Um,
I just started reading her book.
I wanna. I seen that, and I
Yes,
wanna.
yes.
I wanna get in on that. Yeah, I wanna ask about that.
I passed the book
Oh,
around after I finished.
you see my hand? Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
Thanks.
you. When you're done reading it, just hand it back. I give it to
Thanks,
the next
Beck.
person.
So Meg Thee Stallion, Keke Palmer. Um. Okay, baby girl. She made me. She done made me lose my train of thought.
Your dream
SZA.
collabs.
Love SZA.
Scissor,
I mean,
yes.
at the top of that list is Beyonce. It's always gonna be Beyonce. But the thing about it is, like, I just feel like she is with her people.
Yeah.
Like, I'll probably see her, be in a room with her, get to meet her, but actually do her makeup, I don't know.
Right.
That, but I do
Yeah.
want to do Meg, and I feel like Meg is touchable. I don't know why, but I
You just
feel
feel
like I can
like
get
it.
her. I feel like I can get Kiki too. Like, I feel like I can touch them.
Yeah.
And those are the big
Oh,
ones.
someone
Like,
said
as far as
Cash
locally,
Doll too. She's definitely
I was gonna
touchable.
say locally, and
Yes.
Cash Doll not local, but when I say locally, I mean like my Detroit girls.
Oh, yes.
I feel like, yeah, I would love to do Cash Doll. I feel like she's tangible. I mean, I have a lot of my brother. He is a celebrity wig designer,
Okay.
so I have the reach. My friend, she used to work at CBS News. She also does documentaries and voiceover. So I have the connection. I have the people to help me with the reach.
Okay.
I just want to make sure when it's time, I'm ready. I
That
don't want to. I just want to
I'm
be ready
rushing it.
because I'm not rushing
Yeah.
it, but 2025 is going to be good.
Yes.
It's going to be good. I
Yeah.
can feel it.
Absolutely. That you just have to just speak those affirmations and just say it every day. But of course, I get to see your journey. Make sure you guys follow her, so I get to see the journey and I know where you started. And it's a beautiful thing, and
Thank
how it's going.
you.
You know, it
It's
really
going
is.
good. It's going good, and I just think that, like I said, what's for me is for me. God is allowing me to do right now all the things that I want to do. Like, this is the year. Like, even back, like I say this all the time. Like, even back in like 2013,
Mhm.
2016, I just always felt in my body and my spirit like 2025 is gonna be an amazing year. I just back then,
Oh
I don't know if I was
wow.
waiting for it, but I
Yeah.
felt like I don't know what's gonna happen in that year, but it's gonna be the bomb. And ever since it came in, God has been blowing my mind. So I just like I told you
Yeah.
that time, I just continue to say, I
Yeah.
wake up sometime and I say, God just blow my mind. Blow
Yeah.
my mind. And he's been just doing things for me. I got collaborations coming up with some local hairstylists. I just want to do things with the girls.
For
I want to
sure.
do things
Yes.
with you and the hairstylist. And I just feel like, any person that feels like they don't know where to start is just to start.
Yeah.
That's just where you
You just
start.
gotta do it. You
Just,
just have to just throw yourself out there and then just see what attaches to you. And
yeah,
you did it. So always be proud of yourself. Always. I know you
it's
are.
hard, girl. It's hard. I don't
But
have a lot of
always
I don't have a lot of confidence. Like, and this is very hard for me to say, but when it comes to doing makeup, I don't have a lot of confidence. And as a makeup artist or a beauty in anything, when you're not confident, that comes out in your work. So I'm really just praying that God can show me what other people see, because other people be like, this is beautiful. And I'm like,
I mean I do that to this day too. Like I mean
really?
just yes.
What?
Girl, yes.
I don't
Listen,
even believe that.
it never stops. It never stops. I'd be like, I don't know. You know how long I've been saying I was gonna do tinted brows for like 2 years. And I'm like, I don't know. Knowing I used to do brows all the time. Girl, I don't know. It comes and go. You like, what the heck? It never
That's
stops. It never stops
scary.
because we just always wants to be better. I can look
Yeah.
at a lash set and be like, okay, I know I could have done a little bit better. So next time I do it. It just never stops.
I think that's how you
Yeah.
grow, though.
Yes.
I feel like a person that continues to always learn and be a student, they're going to continue to blossom.
Absolutely.
People that feel like they know it all, they can't learn nothing, there ain't nothing to change, there ain't nothing to learn, you're going to stay where you are. If
Absolutely.
I'm looking at you, 10 years in the game, I've been doing it. I'm still like, all right,
Yeah.
okay. You can always be a
Always.
student. You're never perfect.
No, no, you're never perfect. Oh, what she say? Oh, you read? Did you read my sister said?
I
Oh,
can't
hold
even
on.
see what they. Oh, I'm an old lady. I can't even see none of this.
You can't see what they're saying?
The last thing I seen was Ronnie Wazen.
Oh, what? Wait, maybe you can swipe it up. You can't.
Look, I ain't even trying to touch this. I ain't trying to mess it up. So if y'all been talking to me, I have not seen anything.
Oh no, I'll read it to you. So my sister said you have a great personality.
Thank
Continue to
you.
be yourself and stay professional. Your business will continue to flourish.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yes, and my friend Shante, she said that's my problem. It's great to hear others feel and think the same way. Oh,
Confidence.
yeah, about not having, confidence. But trust me, y'all, you really just have to do it. It's so cliche. It's so cliche, but I battle with it too. Like you said, you like, how the heck? What you do? I do because it's just like, okay, I know I could do better, But at the end of the day, we gotta just keep moving forward
Just,
and keep
just keep.
just.
I just think never end. Like you said earlier. Like, it's a lot of people in the industry. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm,
other makeup artists and hair. But the thing about it is, this is what takes you and changes you. People stop every day. People
mm-hmm.
give up
Yes,
every day.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be the one. The people that's winning now, that got money now, that's because they did not. Madison, come get her a cookie or something, because she won't let me live. She won't let me live.
Tell her we're done now.
Literally. But point blank period, I'm just saying that the people that stop are the people that they
Yeah.
that's it. That's
Yep.
what changes me from you.
Yeah.
That I'm still going. That don't mean I'm better. That don't mean I'm doing better. I'm just still going, and you decided
Mm-hmm.
to stop. So the
Yes.
people that continue to go, continue to try. If you going, if you go into a destination, if you stop, stop, you ain't never gonna get there, right?
Never.
But if you just keep on going,
yep.
eventually you have to get there.
Yeah.
You have to. It's inevitable.
You have to. If you really want to, you have to. You don't have a choice. Like you don't have a choice
I
but to
don't want to
continue
work
to go.
for nobody for the rest of my life, you know, and I want to do things with my kids and show them things I never seen and take them places I never took them. And it's possible to be wealthy. And I tell people, it ain't even about being like a trillionaire or a billionaire. Like, that's great. God can make me 1,000 there.
Okay.
Give me 500,000. Give me 300,000 a year. I'm cool with it. I'm not greedy.
Yes. Because success is what you define it as. It's not success don't mean like, oh, I have to have a lot of money. It's what you define it as.
Yeah.
It's because
Success
at
is
the end of the day, we knew what our goals was and what goal we knocked out. Now we're on to the next one. To me, that's success.
Yeah.
I call myself successful not because no money. I'm not gonna money like that, but because of where I started and where I am now. I'm successful. You know,
Exactly.
I'm doing
It's
everything I
about,
said I was gonna do.
hello, that's
Yes.
success. Saying you want to do something and actually executing and doing it is success. Success to me is freedom, not how much money I got, but being able to know, like, I know my kids is straight.
Yes.
I know I ain't got to worry about, that's success. Being able to wake up when I want to, if I want to. Like, it's so many, whatever success is to you does not have to be defined in the way that everybody else defines it.
Absolutely.
So whatever success is to you, then that's what it is. So
absolutely.
yeah, girl.
Yes. This was such a great talk.
It was.
It was really.
I had a good time.
Even the engagement with the comments was so funny. Like, I have not been able to see anything,
Not
and I don't want
a thing. I literally, the last thing I see is a high summer in Irani.
Oh wow.
And I'm sitting here like, dang, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Yeah, no. You're like, wait, what? Yes. And then also my friend Tiara said she's gonna follow you as well.
Girl, follow me. I'm gonna follow back. One thing I will say is follow my business at Face Card on the Beat.
Yes.
Just rock with me, just roll with me. And if y'all hear my kid in the background crying, she literally just want a cookie. But anywho, follow me. I'm affordable. I travel. I love God. So when you come to see me, you are gonna feel good. When you sit in a chair, when you leave, like, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna listen to gospel, we're gonna talk about money, we're gonna talk about all the things, all the things. I'm in school for psychology right now, so low key I'm a psychiatrist. So you're gonna love me.
You said I can tell y'all one or two things, okay? I understand the brain.
I'm so happy that you opened this platform for people like me, for newcomers, and not putting us in a category to feel like we're not good enough to be in this space with you, because you're seasoned. You've been doing this. So I just thank you so much for opening this door up for me. And I hope that we're able to collab in the future.
We will.
And I'm going to continue to support you and support me.
Yeah, of course. I definitely will. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Even for the join, even the consideration. I really do. I really do. So this is at the end of our conversation, of course. We be talking.
We be talking.
And I'm definitely going to, well, I guess we can, I don't even have to say it on here. I guess we can continue to, I'll text you. As far as the event.
And who knows,
even if I have to FaceTime you.
Or something.
But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight.
Thank y'all so much. I hope all of y'all that watching were inspired, like I was inspired. And thank y'all for even considering watching little old me. And I hope y'all have a blessed night.
Yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.